So today we are going to continue with lesson 174. We are going to learn to draft. But now let's take a look at the homework you have finished. So this is the homework requirement by Mary May. So you need to finish your draft title, introduction, and then paragraph 1 and paragraph 2, and you're asked to type your paragraphs on the PPT. And now we are going to look at, so this is a writing rubric for drafting a research report for your last time's homework. So you need to include the title and then have the introduction and write paragraph 1 according to note card 1. So what does your animal look like? And then you need to write paragraph 2 according to note card 2. What does your where does your animal live? So your paragraph need to have a topic sentence, and then at least 3 detailed sentences, and then have an ending sentence that retell the main idea. And we are going to look at Easton's draft. So on the left is the Easton's note card, and then the draft on the right. So Easton, can you read your draft? Easton, please.
Okay. Amazing hummingbirds.
Sorry.
Do you know hummingbirds live in big economy to find out hummingbirds? Hummingbirds weigh only 2 grams. They drink nectar. They eat insects. Right?
So can you read? Oh, sorry, you cannot see. Okay, so please continue.
Any insect I hate. Hummingbirds live in forests. It live in below the sea level. They could live even in your backyard. You would be surprised if you're in China. They live in flowers. They're a little bit in Shanghai.
Okay, thank you. So I've already typed them out for you since the words are not quite recognizable. So here. So I see you got the introduction, and then you wrote a paragraph about what they look like, and then you wrote something about what they where they live. And now look at the sentence. I love hummingbirds. So tell me, Ethan, is this an opinion or is this a fact?
Opinion.
Okay, so can you include your opinion, in the middle of your writing? This is the research report.
What?
So where can you put your opinion in the research report? Where can you put the opinion sentence in the research report? You know, research report is about facts about the animals, right? So if you want to include an opinion, you can put it either in the introduction part, right? You can write, my favorite animal is, I love hummingbirds. So you can include it in the introduction or in the conclusion part, but you don't have to. You don't need to include the opinion in the middle of the research report because we need to use facts. And I also put your draft in this chart, so we can see clearly whether you have met the requirements of writing the draft. Now we can compare. Let's see, compare your note card and to your draft. So we have the facts. The hummingbird weighs 2 grams to your draft. So you include 1 fact from your note card. What does
All I said is, why is there about flamingos? Like, what does a flamingo look like? They look like this. They can escape me. Chicks are gray and the dogs are pink. Why is mine this?
But I think you don't include the other facts from your note card in your first paragraph, right? I can see you include 1 fact from your note card, right? 1 fact. And then we can see from note card 2, you include the detailed sentence 2, it lives below the sea level, right? And the other facts in your note card 2, I didn't see any from your paragraph 2. And then you also finish paragraph according to note card 3. So you include the eat small insects in detailed sentence 2, right? Okay, so now we are going to compare your draft with the writing rubric. So Ethan, please tell me, look at the title. Look at the title. Does your title introduce the animal? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Does your title contain an adjective? Yes or no? Let's check whether you have the criteria. Adjective. Does your title contain an adjective which describes the animal?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Now look at the introduction part. So does your introduction have 2 or 3 sentences that introduce the animal? Yes or no?
What?
Does your introduction has 2 or 3 sentences that introduce the animal? Yes or no? Yes or no? Introduction.
No.
I think yes.
One
Do you
sentence
know?
left.
Does your introduction have 2 or 3 sentences that introduce the animal?
Oh, I have 2 sentences.
Yeah,
I have
that's
2.
right. Okay, you introduce your animal in the introduction part. So does your introduction grab the reader's attention? Yes or no? Like using a question?
Yeah, because you can read this to find out about
Okay.
the hummingbird.
Yeah, that's right. So you begin your introduction with a question, so you can grab the reader's attention. Okay, now, so your introduction meets the requirements. And now look at the paragraph 1 on note cards. What does hummingbird look like? So does your paragraph include the topic sentence? Yes or no?
You mean let me look on mine, right?
Topic sentence, paragraph 1, topic sentence about the appearance of hummingbird. Is there any topic sentence? Yes or no? Ethan?
My topic sentence, maybe not. I don't know.
No. Does your paragraph 1
Yeah.
include at least 3 detailed sentences? 3 detailed sentences. You have 1.
Let me see.
A hummingbird weighs only 2 grams, right?
Yeah.
And we need to include at least 3. So not exactly meet the requirements. And now we look at the ending sentence. Does your paragraph about appearance include an ending sentence? Ending sentence. Yes or no? The paragraph about appearance. Yes or no?
I don't really know because first it's about what does the hummingbird look like?
But you didn't include the topic sentence and the ending sentence, right? And there's only 1 detailed sentence, so you need to improve your draft. And look at the paragraph on habitat. Where does hummingbird live? So does your paragraph have a topic sentence? Topic sentence, yes or no?
My paragraph
about where does hummingbird live? Do you have a topic sentence? Yes or no?
What do topic sentence meant? Because mine is hummingbirds live in a forest. It's the beginning sentence.
It's a fact. It's a fact. It's a fact. You need to tell the main idea of this fact, right? These are facts. So we need to include a topic sentence that you don't have. So please improve. And then does your paragraph include at least 3 detailed sentences? Yes or no? 3 details. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes, you have 4. Okay. And then does your paragraph include an ending sentence that retell the main idea? Yes or no? Yes or no? Ending sentence? Yes or no? No, you don't have. You don't have any sentence for the second paragraph about habitat. And do you write your paragraphs according to the information on the note card? Yes or no?
I mean, it's from the note card too.
Okay, so you wrote your paragraph partly according to the information on your note card, so you can improve on your note card and then improve your draft. So this is just a demonstration how to improve on your draft. And we also have Gina. So Gina, you need to improve according to the writing rubric. I already provided as a guide to provide it to you the writing rubric, so you can self-check whether you have met the criteria. So Gina, so please improve. You write the introduction and the part of the second paragraph, third paragraph, but they don't contain enough detailed sentences. And please include the topic sentence and ending sentence. And this is written by Teresa. So please improve on the introduction and the paragraph on appearance and on the habitat. So this is from Joshua. Joshua is absent, so he needs to improve. And today we are going to continue drafting. So what we are going to do today, we are going to first analyze the model draft of a research report on page 345. And then we are going to create 3 paragraphs by writing information from the note cards into sentences. And then we are going to create the introduction. So Mary has led you to finish paragraph 1, introduction. We are going to continue to learn how to create a conclusion. And then, so we are look at the writing process. So what are we going to do? On which stage are we going to do? So Peter, so tell me, what are we going to do according to the writing process? Which stage?
They all have hair.
Publish? No,
They're
it's
all
not.
have
How about Gina? Tell me,
Yes.
on which stage are we going to do? Planning, drafting, revising, proofreading, publishing. So Gina?
We can do rock.
Okay, thank you. So today we are going to continue to learn to draft. So in the drafting stage, what are we going to do, Teresa? So what are we going to do in the drafting stage?
Out of place.
Teresa? So what are we going to do in the drafting stage?
Topic sentence.
Okay. Yes. Oh, okay. Today we are going to write our thoughts into write our ideas into sentences. So we are going to write 3 paragraphs according to the note cards. So we have done the research and find facts from the research and have written them on note cards. Today we are going to put them into sentences. So first we are going to analyze the model research report draft. So as we have done in the previous times, so the author has developed 3 paragraphs according to 3 note cards. The first one is about what does the animal look like? And the second, where does the animal live? And the third one, what does the animal eat? So we are going to look at the draft, and then I have some questions for you. So look at the first paragraph on page 345. So does the paragraph have a topic sentence? So Gina, please. Gina. So elephants are big and tall when they're born. The babies are already 3 feet tall. Adult elephants can be over 10 feet. They can weigh up to 14,000 pounds. Elephants are big. So Gina, does the paragraph have a topic sentence? Ethan, so so tell me the topic sentence.
Elephants are big and tall. When they are born, the babies are already 3 feet tall.
So just tell me the topic sentence. The topic sentence tells the main idea.
Elephants are big and tall.
The topic sentence tells the main idea of the paragraph. So the topic sentence should be elephants are big and tall. And then when they are born, the babies are already 3 feet tall. They are all the details. And now we come to the question. So does the paragraph have detailed sentences? Teresa, please. Teresa, please. So tell the detailed sentences.
Elephants are big and tall when they are born. The babies are already 3 feet tall. Adult elephants can be over 10 feet. Then can weigh up to 14,000 pounds. Elephants are big.
Okay, so thank you. So now you can see elephants are big and tall. This is the topic sentence which tells the main idea. And the topic sentence needs to be supported with facts or examples. So here are the details. So when they are born, so how they are tall, how big and how tall they are. The details. When they are born, the babies are already 3 feet tall. This is one fact. And the second fact, adult elephants can be over 10 feet. And number 3, details. They can weigh up to 14,000 pounds. So this paragraph has 3 detailed sentences. See, these 3 detailed sentences support the topic sentence. They are big and tall. And now we come to the number 3 question. So the ending sentence. Okay, do the detailed sentence support the topic sentence? So Peter, tell me, do the detailed sentences support the topic sentence? Yes or no, Peter?
No,
No, tell me your reason. Why?
because elephants are big and tall when they are the babies.
The detailed sentence, you don't think the detailed sentence is for the topic sentence? What's your reason?
Because I think that is not topic.
So now let's see whether this detailed sentence is for the topic sentence or not. So we can see the first detail. So the baby elephant are 3 feet tall. This is one fact. It's about how tall the baby elephant is. And second is about how tall the adult elephant is. And number 3 are how heavy they are, right? So these facts are about
Yeah.
the weight and their height, right? So they are about the facts about their weight and height. So they support that they are 3 feet tall and 10 feet and 14,000 pounds. So they support the topic statement. Okay? And now we look at another question.
Yeah.
Does the paragraph have an ending sentence? Joshua is absent, so let's see. Ethan, please. Ethan, does the paragraph have an ending sentence? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Tell me the ending sentence.
It's right elephant right here. There's the ending sentence.
Okay, so we have the ending sentence, elephants are big. So does the ending sentence retell the main idea in the topic sentence? Isn't. Yes or no?
But
Does the ending sentence retell the main idea of the topic sentence? Yes or no?
yeah, it do. Like it says elephants are big and tall. This is elephants are big, so that's big and tall, big.
Okay, excellent. You're right. So another question. So let's have Gina, please. So does the ending sentence?
No.
Oh yes, you answered the question. Gina, is this a good paragraph? Gina, please. Yes or no, Gina? Is this a good paragraph? Yes, that's right. So why?
Because they have some fat to the elephant.
Okay, so now we can see it has a good reason, right? Number one, elephants are big and tall. This tells the main idea of this paragraph. And then the topic sentences are supported well by the detailed sentences. And then it also has an ending sentence, which retells the main idea or topic sentence. So you can see this is a good paragraph. So while you are drafting, you need to follow the examples. Okay, so please include the topic sentence, the ending sentence, and at least 3 detailed sentences. We don't have time for the discussion. And now we are going to okay, I'm going to model how to draft the 3 paragraphs according to the note card. And Mary May has demonstrated how to write paragraph 1. So this is a note card. For note card 1, what does the flamingo look like? And then this is her paragraph. And yes, her paragraph drafted according to the first note card. And so I have a question for you. She demonstrated this to you. So how did Mary May create this paragraph by using information from note card? Do you still remember? So let's see, Teresa, do you still remember how did Mary May finish first paragraph? What are the steps she followed? Teresa, so please, do you still remember? Yes, she wrote the topic sentence and then?
Memory. Detail.
Yeah, that's right. And then she wrote the detailed sentences. And then what's next?
And do I need to say at least 3 sentences?
Yeah, that's right.
Ending sentence.
Yeah, of course. Excellent. Thank you, Teresa. You're right. So this is how she created the first paragraph according to the information on the first note card. So first, she turned the question on the note card into a topic sentence. And then she wrote the facts into sentences to form detailed sentences. So she included at least 3 detailed sentences. And step 3, write an ending sentence to retell the main idea of the topic sentence. So this is step 1. So we need to put the question, change the question into a statement to form the topic sentence. So the topic sentence, okay, the question for note card 1 is, what do flamingos look like? So she turned the question into a statement as flamingos are beautiful water birds with distinct physical features. So this is a statement to answer the question, what do flamingos look like? And then she wrote the facts into sentences to form detailed sentences. So these are the facts. And then she wrote the detailed sentences. And next, she wrote an ending sentence to retell the main idea in the topic sentence. And well, you can use synonyms to form your ending sentence. For example, the topic sentence is flamingos are beautiful water birds with distinct physical features. So we can write the ending sentence as, so to retell the topic sentence, flamingos are pretty birds with long necks and backs. So you can see in the topic sentence, the adjective is beautiful. So I can use a synonym in the ending sentence. So they have the same meaning, but we use different words. So this is how Mary May has finished the first paragraph according to the note card. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to draw the second paragraph. And this is a note card. Where does the flamingo live? So I have lots of facts from the research. And now I'm going to do it following 3 steps. So number 1, turn the question into a topic sentence. So the question for the note card 2 is where do flamingos live? So I turn this question into a statement. Flamingos can be seen in various parts of the world. So this topic sentence tells me the idea of the facts I'm going to write. So step 2, write the facts into sentences to form detailed sentences. So I have 4 detailed facts. So I wrote them into 4 detailed sentences. And then step 3, I'm going to retell the topic sentence using synonyms. So the topic sentence, yes, flamingos can be seen in various parts of the world. So I'm going to retell the main idea in topic sentence by using synonyms in the ending sentence. So they are fascinating animals that can survive in many different environments. So you can see various. This is the adjective. I use many different in the ending sentence. So I retell the main idea in topic sentence by use different words of similar meanings. And this is the second paragraph. It has topic sentence and 3 or 4 detailed sentences, then the ending sentence. And this is the third note card. And then the same step as previously we have done. So first, turn the question into a topic sentence. The question is, what do flamingos eat? The topic sentence, I change the question into statement. Flamingos eat many things. And then write 3 to 4 detailed sentences according to the information on the note card. So the fish, sea, small creatures. And then step 3, we need to retell the main idea of the topic sentence in your own words and then use synonyms. So topic sentence in this paragraph is flamingos eat many things. So I can say they eat various foods to keep them healthy and beautiful. So many in topic sentence, I use various. So the synonym. So I retell the main idea. So this is third paragraph. So we are going to review. So let's reorder the following steps. A, B, C. So what's the first step, second step, and number 3? Joshua is absent. So Ethan, please tell me what's the correct step. So number 1, how can we write the paragraph from using information from the number 1?
A.
So we should first begin writing the topic sentence, right? So what's the first?
Yeah.
So it should be.
It should be C. It should be C.
So we should begin with C. Turn the question on note card into topic sentence. And what's the next step, Ethan?
The next step is to B.
Yeah, that's right. Write the facts into sentences. And then what's the next step?
A.
Yeah, write an ending sentence to retell the main idea. Thank you. Now we are going to look at how to draft the introduction. So Mary has demonstrated to you. So we need to introduce the animal we are researching in the conclusion part, in the introduction part. And we also need to begin our introduction with attention grabber. So you need to grab the reader's attention. You can begin your introduction with a question or an interesting fact. So Mary May wrote as my favorite animals are flamingos. So this is to introduce your animals. And then she grabbed the reader's attention with the question. Did you know that flamingos are always pink? And then read this paper to learn some cool facts about flamingos. So you can use this sentence stems to in your writing. So my favorite animals are, did you know that? This is an interesting fact about your animal. And then read this paper to learn some cool facts about and write the name of your animal. So next, we are looking at the conclusion. So what are we going to do in the conclusion part? So we need to sum up the research. And then we need to call to action. So like on flamingos, fabulous animals, so we can sum up. So this research report is about how fabulous flamingos are. So I sum up, I learned new facts about their appearance, habitat, and diet. And then I call to action. I hope that you learned new information about flamingos too. So you can also use this format. So you can include the name of your animal and then an adjective on flamingos, fabulous animals. And then I hope you learned new information about the name of the animal too. So you can use this format. So remember, the conclusion is to sum up and to call to action. And as for as for the writing, so you can have two formats. The first one is you don't have to indent the first line of each paragraph, but you need to leave an empty line between paragraphs. This is how we write our writing, especially when we are typing using computer. And this is one way to write our draft. A second way is to indent the first line of each paragraph, and then you don't have to leave a line between paragraphs. So this is recommended by our textbook. So you can choose either one. Without indentation of each paragraph, you need to leave a line between paragraphs. Or you indent the first sentence of each paragraph. You don't have to leave a space, leave an empty line within paragraphs. So you can choose either one of them. And so we still have 3 minutes. 3 minutes. So I asked Miss Guy to type some work text pages for you. So you need to fill in the blanks according to the information on the note cards. So you can finish them afterwards, but here now we have so please finish afterwards. So according to the note cards, please fill in the information according to the note cards. This is your homework. And we are going to have a quiz for 3 minutes. You can take out, this is page 3. Page 3, did you get it? So page 3, please finish your quiz, and you have to hand it up immediately after we finish this lesson. So quiz. And while you are doing the quiz, so this is a homework. So please finish.
Wait, you mean this is homework?
The quiz.
Page 3 is homework.
No, page 3 is the quiz. You have to hand them in when we finish the lesson. When you finish, please tell me.
I'm finished.
Okay, good.
So I gave it to class.
Okay. So the homework for you, since we don't have enough time, so the homework for you is to finish 3 paragraphs according to your note cards.
Okay, finished.
Okay,
note card.
Okay, so finish 3 paragraphs according to your note card, and including the introduction and conclusion using the page 4. And then finish the self-check according to the writing rubric using page number 5. And then finish page 2 according to page 1, the note card information on page 1. So please upload page 2 and page 4 and page 5 to the OptoMaster. And this,
What do you mean?
I mean, this is a homework, page 2, 4, 5, and give page 3 to Miss Guy. Okay, today.
I don't know what 2, 4, 5 means. I like the parrot quiz 2, 4, 5.
2, 4, 5, this is a homework. When you finish, please take a picture and send it to OptoMaster. Upload to OptoMaster. Okay. Page 3 is a quiz to finish today and then give it to Miss Guy. Got it? Please give the page 3 quiz to Miss Guy.
Okay.
And then finish page 2, page 4, page 5 afterwards. This is the homework.
I finished.
Okay. Any questions? Any questions?
Yeah.
All clear?
No question.
Okay, excellent. Excellent.